Hello, beautiful people. Hope so you're all having an amazing day because I'm having an amazing day. So, today we are going to cover our third category of user defined function. Function with arguments and with return value in C++. Function which accepts an argument and also returns a value. Function which accepts argument and it returns a value back to the calling function. Thus, it can be termed as two-way communication between calling function and called function. In our previous tutorial, we discussed the example which was actually one-way communication. So let's see the syntax of function with arguments and with return value. First of all, you people are watching the prototype here. Int is written in place of function type. Large is an identifier. However, there are two parameters passed. Okay, so below which is the function call. Larger is a simple identifier. You people know that we don't write data type or return type with function call. So you're just watching larger here, and a and b is the list of actual parameters. Below which you people are watching the function definition. Int is the return type, larger is an identifier, however int x and int y is the list of formal parameters, however function body is present in curly brackets. You people will perform different operations here. So I think so you people should get some overview of parameters. So let's move to this. In C++, functions exchange information by means of parameters or arguments. Arguments are separated by commas. For example, if you are making a function uh, which will take sum of three numbers, so we will pass values from main function to the function definition. So we need to make three parameters in this way. Here's the prototype example. Um, However, you people can write parameters according to your own choice. You can change the parameter, the data types, and change the number of parameters in this way. Like you people are watching here, int, larger, int. However, in place of parameters, int, float, double, int, character, a lot of number of different parameters are present. In order to understand the basic concept, we will do the two example, one for the very beginners and one for a bit advanced level. Our first example will find the square of a number and the number will be entered by user. Our second program, we will write Fibonacci series using function with arguments and with return value. Okay. So let's move towards our very first program. Remove this. Hash include is the preprocessor directive, and iostream is a predefined library header file which contains the input-output function using namespace. Here's the basic syntax. First of all, we will make the prototype, and our function name would be, you say, addition, not square, because we need only one value to find the square of, so we need one parameter here. Here's the function call I'm making. Square is the name, and we will ask user to enter value. Also declare this variable here. In fact, initialize this and put actual parameter here in the function call. And now let's start our function definition. The function body is present in curly brackets. Here is the formal parameter, and we will use return value to do the operation because it's a very simple program. We will multiply the value with itself to find the square. You know this if you are a mathematics student. However, other way, you can also save this value into any third variable. You have to declare it first, and a multiplied by a, and you will return this in this way. Return sum. Okay. And also call this here like this. However, you can also perform this function something like that. But I'm using the other way. Actually, both methods are correct. I have commented the other usable way. So let's run the program. For example, I want to find the square of 3, which is 9. People are watching that 9 came out. Now it is more clear. Yeah, you can see the square of 3 is 9. However, if I want to find the square of 4, then we should get 16 here. Yes, we got it. The square of 4 is 16. Here is the program. Watch it more clearly. Pause the video if you have any problem. Okay. Okay. Now let's move towards our bit advanced level program, which is Fibonacci series. As I told you in my previous simple tutorial on Fibonacci series, that Fibonacci series is consists of number where a number is found by adding up the two numbers before it. Starting with 0 and 1, the sequence goes to like this: 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, and 31, and so on. But you will notice that every number is the sum of previous two numbers. Like say 2 is the sum of 1 and 1, and 3 is the sum of 2 and 1, 5 is the sum of 3 and 2, and so on. Here's the diagram. To properly understand this process, we use this formula to write the program, and this diagram is showing the flow of program. So let's move towards our visual. Remove the previous one. I think so I should retain the basic structure of C++, because you people are well aware of all this if you are watching the tutorials from very beginning. Also remove the prototype. Okay, here's the basic syntax of C++ now. In this Fibonacci, in our previous tutorials, we print the Fibonacci series in a simple manner. However, in order to perform Fibonacci series program according to function with arguments and with return value, we have a little bit modified this program. In the function main, uh, we will ask three values from the user. The first one, that how much numbers from Fibonacci series user wants to print. Then we will ask the any first value of Fibonacci series from the user. And the third value is the second value we will ask from the user of the Fibonacci series. So let's move towards our program. And in the end, in the function definition, we will get the sum of all gathered number, we will get the sum of all gathered number, executed number, and we'll return this sum back to the function main, and we'll show this as a result. So let's move. We want to ask three value. The first variable is representing the number of Fibonacci series. The second one is the first value of Fibonacci series, and second represent the second value of the Fibonacci series. Here's the prototype I am writing. Make a program a little bigger so you can watch easily. Also initialize in order to avoid garbage value. Number of people ask that I make large tutorials, lengthy tutorials, because but I think that it is important to get the proper concept. We will copy this and change this to second. Okay, have asked it from the user. Baby, why are you showing error? Okay, no problem if it is showing. We have to make the full prototype. Our function name would be Fibonacci, and the data type of three parameters. Now write the function call Fibonacci. Now write the form actual parameters, position first and second here, not seal, baby, second. Oh, it's the function main. Now let's move towards function definition. Now, actually, I have to write the formal parameters now. These are the three formal parameters, and C. We will use loop. If you have any confusion in the concept of Fibonacci, then don't forget to watch the previous tutorials. It is representing position. This parameter, formal parameter, representing position, because it is also considered disorder. The first variable is of position, so the first formal parameter will represent position also. As first is on the second position, so the second formal parameter will represent this first, and so on. So we have to write this formula which we watched here. This next is equal to first plus second. Okay. First, no, we have to declare another variable here. Sum actually, we can say that sum is equal to first B plus C. B is equal to C. C is equal to. Now, if you simply want to print Fibonacci series, then you just have to write B here, and you will get the Fibonacci. Okay, but as I told you, Now you can write Fibonacci series. You can write Fibonacci series, but as I told you, we modified a program a bit because we also want to return a value. So we will get the sum of all these number, executed number, and we'll return this um, added sum. We will return this sum back to the function main. So we'll get the sum here, sum plus d. This will collect all the sum here, and we'll return the sum back to the function main. If you have watched my Fibonacci tutorial on Fibonacci, then you will come to know that our first number was not showing up properly, so we added up manually. Okay, this is the actual way. Okay, we added up manually. Because we added up manually, so we have to also need to add here manually. Also are doing the same thing like we did previously. So now if we run the program, we will get the actual sum of our Fibonacci series. We also required to see out this, and yes, we are done with it. But we are getting error. What's the error here? Uninitialized. We didn't initialize it. We will initialize it to 0. Sum is equal to 0. So now run this. Again error, no problem. Error comes up and it's our duty to solve it. One unresolved external. No problem. The first variable is position, and the second, first and second here. Saying like that, actually, sorry guys, we use it here. Okay. Now we will be okay, inshallah. We want to get sum of four numbers. For the first number should be 1, should be 0 in fact, because Fibonacci starts from 0, and the second should be 1. We are getting 8. We are getting 8. Okay, so share it up properly. What should we sum here? 1, 2, 4, and 7. We are getting one value as garbage probably, so we can minus it. Okay. We want to get 4 here. Now let's run this program again. We will be okay. 4, the 0 and 1. Yes, we got 7. You can see it's their sum is 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Their sum is 7. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 plus 3 is 7 here. So that's it. We made the program here. If you have maybe it's a bit long, but still, if you still have any query, do ask. Don't hesitate to write this in comment section. Do write the improvements and suggestion. And if you like the tutorial, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you want to test your knowledge of C++, you can download my this C++ programming quiz app. Obviously, I cannot forget the core Java students as well. So you can download my second core Java quiz app. Link of both apps will be in comment section. Like always, thanks for watching. Peace.